Welcome to today's podcast. We will discuss a topic that many people struggle with but find difficult to escape: ambiguous relationships. This is a type of relationship that lacks clarity, status, and often brings more pain than happiness. What is an ambiguous relationship? An ambiguous relationship is when you feel the other person is difficult to grasp. They are sometimes close, sometimes distant. Do not commit. Do not make things public. And you cannot determine your position in their life. Signs of an ambiguous relationship: the other person is not fully invested in you. They do not introduce you to the people around them. You are not their priority. You always feel disadvantaged and lack security in the relationship. Communication is unclear. With no specific commitments, the relationship is based on temporary emotions rather than long-term investment. You feel like you have to fight for their attention. The worst part is not having a clear status. You do not know where you stand in their life. Yet you keep holding on, hoping they will change one day. Why do people easily fall into ambiguous relationships? Psychological perspective: many people get stuck in unclear relationships because of fear of rejection. We tend to accept an imperfect relationship rather than face loneliness. The sunk cost effect: when we have invested a lot in a relationship, we tend to continue even if it does not bring good results. Low self-esteem: when we do not recognize our own worth, we easily accept an ambiguous relationship, expecting the other person to change. We often believe that if we persist, the other person will change. Cultural and social influences: some people face pressure from friends, family, or outdated views on love. When should you end an ambiguous relationship? Some signs indicate that you need to walk away from this type of relationship. The relationship lacks direction. You have been with them for a long time but still do not know what you mean to them. No one sets future plans or makes any commitments. You are the only one trying. If you are the only one making an effort to maintain the relationship, initiating contact, and trying to understand them without receiving equivalent attention, this is not real love. The other person is emotionally unavailable. They do not want to share important matters like the future, emotions, or serious issues in the relationship. When you need them the most, they are not there. Lack of respect: someone who does not value you will take advantage of your feelings, disregard your time, emotions, or worth. If you feel mistreated but still endure, reconsider your choice. The relationship is not growing. If a relationship remains stagnant with no positive changes or clear direction, it is time to move on. How to escape an ambiguous relationship: be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, does this relationship make me happy? Does it fulfill my emotional and mental needs? If the answer is no, then you already have your answer. Communicate clearly. You can talk directly, call, or text to express your stance clearly. Be decisive, not ambiguous like the relationship itself. Do not fall for emotional manipulation. People who maintain ambiguous relationships often know how to pull you back when they sense you are about to leave. They give you a bit of hope and attention to keep you stuck. Be aware of this. Set clear standards for yourself. When you have clear standards for a healthy relationship, you will not easily fall into this situation again. How to heal after ending an ambiguous relationship. Leaving an ambiguous relationship can bring many negative emotions. Here's how to recover. Accept the pain. Allow yourself to feel sad but do not dwell on it for too long. Focus on yourself. Spend time on hobbies. Learn new skills. Seek support. Talk to friends, family, or a therapist. Re-establish boundaries. Learn to say no to unclear relationships in the future. Practice gratitude. Recognize the positive things in life to avoid being trapped in negativity. Learn to love yourself more. Take care of your mental and physical well-being. How to avoid falling into an ambiguous relationship. Define your values and standards clearly. Observe actions rather than believe in words. Do not rush into relationships. Take time to understand the other person. Learn to love yourself before loving someone else. Be emotionally independent. Do not place your happiness in someone else's hands. Recognize the signs early. If you notice ambiguity from the beginning, reconsider before getting involved. Conclusion: you deserve a clear, sincere, and fulfilling love. If you are in an ambiguous relationship, have the courage to walk away. Someone who truly loves you will never leave you in a state of uncertainty about your role in their life. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. If you found this content helpful, please share it to help others find their own answers.